Hi children, good morning. This is your social teacher speaking. How are you children? Hope you are all doing good. Children, last session we have seen about a social subject under the social subject, the sub-subject of civics unit 1. The title you know about that unit 1 is how the state government works. Okay children? From starting of that lesson, last session I have completed in this last slide of the position of the governor. Okay, yes children. Next, before of moving to the main subtitle of the chief minister, I want to give a small recapitulation of the previous session children. In previous class, you have learned about the unit 1 civics lesson, how the state government works under the title. You have know about introduction means what the mean of government means what, and the subtitle state executives. Under the subtitle of executives, you have know about the governor and its and his powers and functions, and afterwards the position of the governor, and even though you have known about the powers and powers of the president of our India. Okay children, yes. Now let me to start the new session of today's. See here the title, the chief minister. In India, basically India has consist along with 29 states children. Under the 29 states, each and every state have its own leader of the state. Leader means here the majority leader of the party is known as the chief minister. Okay children, yes. Before you take a glance of our Tamil Nadu state chief minister name. Who is our chief minister of Tamil Nadu? You known as very well. The chief minister of Tamil Nadu is Honorable Chief Minister Mr. K. Palanisamy. Okay children, and who is our deputy chief minister? He the Honorable Mr. O. Pannir Selvam. Okay children, like us we are going to start our part of this session. And before moving to the session, you have to notify President of India is Honorable. At present, Honorable President of India is Ramnath Kovind, and Governor of Tamil Nadu is Banwari Lal Purohit. Okay children, yes. Let's move. The governor appoints the leader of the majority party in the state legislative assembly as a chief minister. Here, the one person only have a full rights to be appointed a leader person. The leader person is here who? The leader person is here chief minister. He is a leader to entire legislative assembly member. Okay children, yes. And see, here the chief minister is the head of the state council of ministers. A group of council of ministers were led by chief minister, and he remains his office as long as he gets support from the majority numbers. This sentence is given a clear idea about that a chief minister can be get protection in his term of post till the majority is given by the legislative assembly members. Okay, yes, see that next sentence. When he loses the support, there is no any majority support from the side of legislative assembly, suddenly the chief minister has taken by his post out. Okay, so he has to be resigned when he can't able to prove his majority, that means through by the side of member of assembly legislative assembly members, suddenly he has to resign from his post. And see that next sentence, the resignation of the chief minister means resignation of the whole council of ministers. Here the sentence is very clearly given an idea about that. If suppose the chief minister is going to resign from his post, automatically the whole entire council of ministers also come out from their post. Okay children, yes. So totally there is no party which is resemble to the concerned chief minister party. At last sentence, the chief minister must be a member of the state legislature. Okay, he is a member of the chief minister must be not as one of the, he must be a member of a state legislature first. Okay, children, yes. See here, next. You have to know the meaning of, in the previous session itself I have given a clear idea and meaning about you that regarding the legislature. Legislatures mean what? Let me to explain once again. A group of people who have powers to make and change laws. An organization that make important decision is called as legislature. Okay, children? Yes. See here, now we are going to move the next slide. Here, we are going to see about the powers and functions of the chief minister. What are the powers and function of the chief minister? Here, chief minister is play a vital role as a name of chief administrator. And afterwards, he is a leader of the entire majority legislative assembly. So he have a lot of power to take the decision regarding the welfare of a state. Okay, yes, and see the third point. Chief Minister play an important role regarding what? Regarding the formation of the Council of Ministers. He have the rights to be given a post to the Council of Ministers. And see that next point. Chief Minister supervise the activities. That means activities means what? The works of the different ministries, and he have the rights to give the advices according to them what they have to do. Okay, at the time to time. And next point, the chief minister plays an important role. Another important role is played by him. What is that? That is making policies of the state government, taking the important decision regarding the welfare of the state government. Okay, so these points were shown a well powers and function of whom? The powers and function of the chief minister. See that last point, he play another one important role. What the important role? In making higher appointments of the state government. He too also have a full power to be as what? To be as given the appointment to whom, especially the appointments were given by him, where that is no higher officials, that is under the state government, like as the advice of chief minister and his council of ministers, he may give an appointment to the state government authorities. Okay, children? Yes. And see here next, the legislature. Already known the meaning of legislature. Here in India, the state legislature consists of the governor and one or two houses. Of course, each and every legislature where it included, consist means included one governor, another is one or two houses. Some states have one houses and another one, some states is where in India are having two houses. I will explain it this later. See that. The upper house is called as, out of these two houses, one house is called as upper house. It is known as legislative council. And the lower house is called as legislative assembly. Children, at present in India, there is only 7 states in India have legislative council in their legislature. They are Bihar, the states. You just take the note of this, children. Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Jammu and Kashmir, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Okay, children. These states alone have in India what the type of there? That is the type of two houses. The two houses way of style is called as what? Bicameral legislature. Bicameral means here the bicameral that is no by chambers. It also known as by chambers. Bicameral we can say as a by chambers. Chambers means what? Having two chambers who have a rights of power to be levied the orders. Okay, yes. See, but in Tamil Nadu we are having only one house. That house is called as what? That is, the house is known as Legislative Assembly. Okay, children? Yes. See, now let me move to the Legislative Assembly. The constitution provides constitution means you are known as very well about that constitution. The basic laws or rules of a country or organization is called as what? Constitutions. Of course, our India is also levied a constitution of laws. It provides the total strength of the legislative council must not be less than 40 and not be more than 1 by 3 of the total strength of the legislative assembly of the state. Okay, children, here the legislative members should not be less than 40 and not to be more than what? Out of this 1 by 3. Out of the 40 members, it is no 1 by 3 of the total strength of legislative assembly. In Tamil Nadu, you see that is the constituencies in Tamil Nadu were 234 constituencies. Out of this 234 constituencies, we have selected 1 by 3 of the legislative council members. Okay, children? Yes, I hope it is clear to you. Yes, next. See, here the picture. Already I have explained to you regarding the bicameral legislature which is followed here in our 7 states. That the 7 states are, once again I am giving to you children, that is India have legislative council in their legislatures as taken in the 7 states. They are called Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Jammu and Kashmir, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. See here, the picture has depicted you as a very clear idea regarding Bihar, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Jammu and Kashmir, Uttar Pradesh, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, children? Yes. Here, these states were included 2 types of houses. That the house is called as, houses are known as, what is it? One is legislative assembly, another one is legislative council. Okay, children? Yes. See here, let me to move to that. Next slide. The member of the legislative council are elected indirectly, not they are directly elected. Okay. Yes. How the MLAs are elected? No, like that type. These members are not directly elected. They are elected through indirectly. Okay. That means through by the elected persons were elected. Okay. As a member of the council, that is no member of the, yes, legislative councils are elected indirectly, like as through by the legislative assembly peoples. 1/3 of its members are elected by local government bodies like us through as what? District panchayat and municipalities. And 1/12 is elected by the graduates of the constituencies. Constituencies means I already given a definition regarding that is what the constituencies means. It is the district and the residents of a district who elect a legislature or an official is known as constituency. And another one, 12th of, but that is no by the teachers, where is elected through by the teachers and of the secondary schools and colleges and university tutors were elected through by this category. Okay, 1/12 of they were elected. And last point here, the legislative council is a permanent house. Okay, children, it is not a temporary house. It is a permanent house for its entire term. And see, next we are going to move about the 1/3 of its members retire every 2 years. Yes, of course, every 2 years as a routine, they were having a retirement period for the member of the council. And see here, elections are held to fill the vacant seats. How the vacant seats were filled? The vacant seats are filled through by the election, that the election through as a name of indirect election. To be as a member of the legislative council, the person should be a citizen of India. First qualification of the person, citizen of India. And another one is he should have, one must be a citizen of India. Along with that, to the citizen, he should have to completed his age of the year. How much? That is no, how many years? That is 30 years must be completed by a person. Okay, yes. And see that next sentence. The chairman is the presiding officer of the legislative council. That is no, here the legislative council is taken over by the whom? The chairperson. That is, the chairperson is known in another one name is called as speaker. You can take. Who is our Tamil Nadu speaker? He is Mr. B. Dhanapal is a speaker of Tamil Nadu. Okay, yes. And instead of his absent, during his absent, the in charge is going to go on to the hands of the deputy chairman. That is no to be presides over its meeting. What are all have to be taken by the chairperson. Okay, here chairperson we can also known as a name of deputy speaker. Another one is deputy chairman, means here deputy chairman of Tamil Nadu. Who is he? He is Pollachi V. Jayaraman. Okay, children? Yes. Let's move to the next slide. Legislative Assembly. Here, the people who make the laws of a state government are called member of the Legislative Assembly. See here, legislative council members means they are belong to member of the parliament, and legislative assembly members means they are known as member of legislative assembly. Okay, for the election of MLAs, the entire very shortly members of legislative assembly is known as in short form. They are it is called as MLA. For the election of MLA, the entire state is divided into different constituencies. You know as very well, Tamil Nadu is having how many constituencies? The constituencies of Tamil Nadu is nearly 2, 3, 4. That means 234 constituencies. Okay, yes. See here, that last sentence. These constituencies are called the legislative constituencies. Okay, children. Yes. And let me move to that another part of the slide. Election to the assembly. How the election is conducted, in what base the different political parties were compete in the election to be as took part in the side of legislative assembly. Okay, yes. The second sentence, see, the candidate is that the person who contest for the election and he has the person to vote for him. Here, each and every legislative candidate should have to be asked the public to be as what? To be as to vote to him. Okay, children? Yes. See, once again, the candidate is that person who contested for the election and asked the people to vote for him. A person has to be at least 25 years old. Okay, he must be, if suppose a candidate is going to took part in the side of the election of the legislative assembly, means he must have to complete the year of 25 years at least and to be contest in the election to the legislative assembly. Okay, and next, one person can stand for the election in more than one constituencies at the same time. Okay, children, even if a person does not belong to any political party, may also he can contest at the election. Such candidate is called as what type of candidates? The candidate is known as independent candidates, children. Okay, yes. Let me move to that next. See here. The person can stand for the election is more than one constituencies at the same time. Okay, and every party has its own symbol. Own symbol means what? You have known about, no, that is a symbol means in Tamil it is said as chinnam. Okay, kachi chinnam. Yes, independent candidates can also be as no took part in this election and they have their own symbol of that election, their party. And people residing in the area of legislative constituencies who are 18 years of the age can have a power to vote. Cast to vote means power to vote. Okay, children? Yes, see that next the slide is saying about that legislative assembly's importance. The legislative assembly cannot be more than 500 members and not to be the less than the 60 members. It must be consisted maximum 500 members and minimum 60 members. Legislative assembly are reserved for especially the two communities. One is scheduled castes, another one is scheduled tribes. The members of the legislative assembly are elected for how many years? The term of the 5 years they have elected. They have to be work as a member of legislative assembly for the term office of 5 years. The meeting of this assembly were presided over. Presided means it is taken over. It is holded by, it is no presided over, take over by the speaker. I told you that speaker of Tamil Nadu is whom? Who is the speaker of our Tamil Nadu? That is P. Dhanapal is a speaker of our present speaker of Tamil Nadu. Okay, children, during his absence, the duty were alternatively hand over to whom? The handover to the duties of the speaker is hand over to the deputy speaker. Okay, to conduct the forthcoming of meetings. Who is our present deputy speaker of Tamil Nadu? That is Pollachi V. Jayaraman is a deputy speaker of our Tamil Nadu. Okay, children? Yes. Now let's move to that another slide. Here, the subtitle is The State's Council of Ministers. The leader of the majority party in the election is chosen through by one person. That the person is known as, who is he? He is a chief minister. In Tamil Nadu, you say there is a 234 legislative constituencies. Constituencies means here, the meaning in Tamil I am telling, just take note. Togudigal. Okay. The party with more than 118 elected candidates are invited through by the governor to what? To be form the government. Okay, under whom? Under the chief minister as a leader. The chief minister here chosen his own ministers as a name of what? As a name of MLAs. MLAs means whom here? The explanation of MLA is what? Member of Legislative Assembly. Okay, children, of his party. So here the role is played by chief minister to be as what? To chosen his own ministers. Okay, yes, to form a leading party of the state. Yes, and see the working of the state government. The Legislative Assembly meets every year 2 or 3 times in a session. The main duty of the Legislative Assembly is what? To be create laws for the state. Okay, yes. And thirdly, you see the assembly has control over the state council of ministers, full and full. The assembly has the power to control over the state council of ministers as entirely, and the state council of ministers are responsible and answerable to the assembly for its activities. Okay, each and every duties are done by them. They were responsible to what? To be answer the question of public. And see, the state council of ministers are responsible fully here. So the legislative assembly has control over the finances of the state even too. Even the legislative assembly members have the power to what? To take over the ideas and decisions regarding the finances of the state. Okay, children? Yes. And see here, regarding the finance, we have seen in the last slide about the finance, no? So as per following to that the finance, here the slide is showing a little idea about the money bill. Money bill means what? Money bill is nothing but it is allotting fund to the welfare of a state is called as money bill. This money bill is passed over through where? In a legislative council assembly in the after getting the prompt order from the legislature. Okay, see here the bill. This is how a bill, like as the fund is act under that is no, it has gotten a session through by the government. A bill is presented first in the legislative assembly for the discussion. Okay, this is the first step. See here, first regarding the bill, the idea were taken through only in a legislative assembly, and afterwards in the assembly regarding this bill, the debates and discussions were taken over. What for the bill have to pass, for what purpose, and whether the purpose of the bill passes means it give benefit to the public or not. Okay, like that, it is given a welfare or not. Okay, it is a productivity money bill or otherwise unproductivity money bill. Okay, like the such all the reasons were discussed in this debates. Okay, regarding to passing of the bill. Okay, children, and see here, productivity bill means here which is given production, it is called as productivity through by investing, through by announcing the fund. Another one is unproductivity means laying the roads, and afterwards the spending for that is no the natural calamities such as COVID-19 and afterwards tsunami expenses. They are called as unproductivity expenses. Okay, yes. Another, see here, changes can be made in the bill. even though this legislative assembly have a power to be make a change in the bill. Okay, children, and after if more than half of the MLAs can vote in favor of the bill. Favor of the bill means what? They can give the support to the bill to be passed. Okay, yes, and see that last one, the bill needs to get assent of the governor to become an act. What the meaning of assent? The bill means here what? The fund. It's need the permission of the governor, the permission of the higher authority. Higher authority is who here? The higher authority is here, the state of higher authority. The first state person, the citizen is who? The governor. He is the only person who have a power to be assent the bill. Okay, children? Yes. I hope that you have clearly gotten a brief definition regarding the money bill. Okay, children? Yes, let me move to the next. How laws are made in state government? How? That is, the laws, several kinds of rules and laws have been made for all the people of our country. Of course, our country is bounded through by the Indian rules and the laws. Okay, there are various kinds of rules and various kinds of laws were taken to behalf of the people welfare. Okay, and see this next sentence. In the legislative assembly, the meetings, MLAs, discussions, a number of topics like as a public work regarding education, law and order, and various problems were faced by the state were discussed over through. Regarding this laws also taken over through by the state government. Okay, children? Yes, along with whom? Along with the governor, along with the chief minister, and along with the legislative assembly members. The legislative assembly make a law on certain issues. Certain issues means certain problems. In any problem is there means at the time the legislative assembly can decide to take a law. Okay, yes. Now this is a perfect situation time to be given example regarding what? Regarding the health laws. What is have implemented through by the government of entire state government in India, especially in Tamil Nadu. The medical laws were followed in Tamil Nadu. What regarding the COVID-19, that is coronavirus regarding, that is the certain issues were discussed over through by the legislative assembly, and afterwards only the laws were perfectly followed. For example, we can say the lockdowns of the districts. Okay, yes. Children, let me move to that executing laws. Executing laws here means it is a job of the state. What? Whom that is a job of the state? It is a state's council of ministers to execute the laws. To execute the law means what? To be made. It is as a law. The legislative assembly of Tamil Nadu is located at where? It is in the district of Chennai. Where it is council of ministers, the function of the council of ministers of this legislative assembly is called as, and they have functioned in a place where the state of capital. Okay, our state of capital is Chennai. Okay, Tamil Nadu capital state is Chennai. The state government have a several lakh of government employees under his to execute the laws made by the legislative assembly here. That is several lakh of government employees were working under the government of Tamil Nadu in various departments. For example, the departments such as electricity board department, water board department, okay, and afterwards education department, okay, civil department, etc., etc. And see here, the last sentence, all of them are paid salaries through by whom? Through by the state government. So they are known as the government payers. That is, they are the salary getting person through by whom? Through by the state government employees. That means state government. So they are called as state government employees. Yes. Next, to see here, we are going to be see up to the main topic of judiciary of state. You know about that. Judiciary means what? Judiciary means is nothing but, in starting of the last session itself, I have given a brief about judiciary means what. Once again, I am repeating, children, this power or authority together interpret to apply the law in a place is known as judiciary. For example, here we can say court is a judiciary. Please. Okay, let me move from the High Court. The High Court stands at the apex of the state judiciary. Apex means what? Top of the state judiciary. As per the constitution, there shall be a higher court in each and every state. Constitutions means what? The laws which have applied on our country, that is India laws. Okay, the basic laws or rules of the country or organization is called as constitution. Okay, this constitution of India have given a law about each and every state of India must have consist his own high court in their state. But there may be a common high court for two or more states and union territories. Okay, yes, children. The states high court consists of a chief justice. That is no, the state high court is consist of the main person. He is known as the chief justice, and the president appointed the chief justice of high court in consultation with the recommendation of, along with the consultation with the chief justice of India and the governor of the state. Okay, children. Yes. See here how the persons of the chief justice is appointed through, by whom he is appointed through, by the president. Okay, yes, see here. And next we are moving to another slide. A judge of high court must have the following qualification. What are the qualification must be there to become a judge of high court? First, he should be a citizen of India, and second, he must have to work and have to be gather the experience at least as a experience of head of the judicial office in the territory of India is a must. And second one, he must have at least 10 years of experience as what? As a advocated in any one or more high courts. To be as a advocated, he had to serve his services. And next, another one qualification to him is what? No, to become a judge of high court, he to hold the office, he complete the age of 62 years completely. Okay, children, then only he can able to become a judge of high court. A judge of the high court can be removed from office only for proven misbehavior or incapability. Whether a judge is taken out from his post through by the high court means through as along a side of the president's side means one thing have to proven with evidence, that is because of his misbehavior or incapacity. Okay, children. Yes, at the time only he may or be removed from his post. Okay, yes, let's we move to the next. Power and function of the high court. What are all the powers? What are all the power it's have, and what are all the work the high court has done? The first point, the high court has empowered to issue. It is one and only a judiciary place which have to issue the writs of habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, certiorari and quo warranto for the enforcement of the fundamental rights and for other purposes also. Okay, let me to explain about what is the meaning of the types of writs. That is, example, habeas. Habeas means, children, you just take down the note of this. Habeas means what? An ancient common law writ issued by a court or judge directly, one who hold another in custody, to produce a person before the court for some specified purpose. Okay, here the writ is issuing by a court or judge directly to the person who hold that another person as a name of the custody to produce a person before the court. Okay, children, for some specified purpose is known as habeas corpus. Habeas corpus. See here, this is the meaning what I have said to you as previous. And next, see that mandamus. Mandamus means what? It is also a writ issued by a superior court. It is an order issued by a superior court means what? Even though you can take as a Supreme Court or High Court, it is issued by a superior court commanding the performance of a specified official act or duty. For example, that means order from a court to any government of subordinate court or corporation etc. to be as produced in front of the superior court. Okay, children, this is called as mandamus. And prohibition, what is the meaning of prohibition? Here the term prohibition is refers to banning of the manufacture, storage, transportation, sale, possession and consumption of alcoholic beverages are known as prohibition. For example, as very simply and very clearly I'm telling you that banning of smoking on public place is a prohibition. Okay, yes. And see here, certiorari, what is the meaning of certiorari? Certiorari is a common law writ issued by a superior court. Superior court means what here? Superior court is Supreme Court or High Court. We can take an example. Okay, children, yes, superior court to one of inferior jurisdiction demanding the record of a particular. One of inferior jurisdiction means what? Subcourts are called as inferior jurisdictions. Okay, children, for demanding to be present the records in front of the superior court. So this is called as what? Certiorari. Okay, as very simple I'm telling you, this is it is in the meaning of in Tamil, children. பத்திரங்களை முன்னிலைப்படுத்த உயர்நீதிமன்றம் கீழ்நீதிமன்றத்திற்கு இடும் ஆணை. It is given an order to be submitted in front of him. Okay, children, to the subordinate courts. Okay, the order is by through the high courts or Supreme Court. Yes, children. Now see, what is the meaning of quo warranto? Quo warranto means what? It is in Tamil Uttaravadam அப்படினு. A writ or legal action requiring a person to show by what warrant an office or franchise is held, claimed or exercised is known as what? Quo warranto. So for these are all the writ issues where have a power to be issued one and only by the High Court and Supreme Courts. Okay, children, for various purposes. Every High Court has its general power of superintendence and all over the lower courts and the tribunals within the jurisdiction expected except these courts. This court means where the special courts like as a military courts and tribunal courts are not having a function of the other courts like as a High Court and Supreme Courts. They are specialized courts. Okay, children, they have a rules and the laws were different along with the High Court and Supreme Court. Yes. If a case is pending before a subordinate court and the High Court, it is satisfied that it is involved substantial question of the constitutional law. If supposed to there is any pending cases in a court of subordinate courts or High Court means whether the cases the judgment is given through by this court is not satisfied means at that time the concerned person can take over his problem, his issue to further court. Therefore the court is the High Court through under what? Under the constitutions of the constitutional law. Okay, yes, children. Yes, let me move to the next slide. It can take up the case and decide it itself. Okay, yes, the cases and what type of the case is there and what are all the issues is regarding that. According to that, the jurisdiction can give the judgment. The High Court control over all the subordinate courts as a leader court. Okay, all the subordinate courts were come under the category of High Court. So High Court is play as a leadership work. Like the Supreme Court, the High Court also act as a court of records, children, and for the purpose of judicial administration, each state is divided into a number of districts, such each under the jurisdiction of the district judges. Okay, each and every state districts have their court, sub-courts. Okay, and then the sub-courts they have a district judges too, like I say how the each and every state of high courts are followed. And next is C. The district court judges were appointed through only by whom? Only by the governor, not at all by any other authorities such as president or otherwise the chief minister. So the district court of judges were appointed. See the sentence here. The district court of the judges were appointed only through by the governor alone, children. Yes. And that's all, we are come to the end of the lesson, children. And before of moving to that lesson, I want to just make a recapitulation of this lesson. Children, in this lesson you have known about that the 29 state governments in our country. Every state has a government to run its own administration. The constitution provides for the post of the governor as the head of the state in India, and the chief minister plays an important role in making higher appointment of the state government. And next you are going to see about you have learned about the people who make the laws of a state government are called as what? As a name of members of the legislative assembly. They are known as simply MLAs. And last, the high court stands at the apex of the state judiciary. As per the constitution, there shall be a high court in each state. Okay, children, I hope that you have studied and learned this lesson very well, children. Okay, yes, children, be safe, take care yourself, and just follow what the homework is given to you. We will meet the next class. Bye, children.